All right, so one of the most frequent questions always asked over on Instagram is, can you talk about your rifles over on YouTube? And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I just got to make it happen. Well, guess what? We're going to make that happen. Right? I want to talk about a few things that I want to accomplish with it, okay? One of them was being consistent at 1,000 yards. I've done that already, and I feel really, really confident with this rifle at 1,000 yards. But I don't want to take my first crack at a pig at 1,000 yards with this rifle just yet. Why? Because I want to make sure I have a good, clean, ethical kill. I don't want to be tracking an animal that's wounded, okay? So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and set up a target, or I mean, not a target, I take that back. Let's set up a feeder at 500 something yards, okay? And we're gonna have a good little warm up there. So I got the feeder set up at 533 yards exactly. Don't ask me why I have it at 533 yards. I set it up down there and I went up the top of the hill and I was like, that's close enough, that's good. So there's two rifles that I am extremely confident with, and that is my Savage 300 Win Mag. You guys have seen it over on Instagram. And also my S&S Precision 24-inch 6.5 Creedmoor. This thing is a laser, and you guys are about to see it right. And there she is. 24-inch 6.5 Creedmoor. Let's take the mag out because we got some rounds in there, and I know some guys are going to be flipping out on YouTube. So chamber's clear, rifle is safe, all right? This started out as a Remington 700 SPS Tactical in 308, and got it rebarreled in 6.5 Creedmoor with a Bartlein barrel, heavy contour, and it has a custom brake down there at the end. It's a seamless brake. This rifle is built by Michael over at S&S Precision. He's out of Denton, Texas. The dude, I've watched him grow over the years, and he's just gotten better and better and better. Stick originally ran the shop, and Stick got to the point where he was too old and he retired. And Mike was his apprentice for a really long time, and he is now owner of the shop, and he's building some really fine rifles. This is the seamless brake right here. Check that out. And this is a functional brake. It really works well. When I shoot this rifle, you guys have seen me over on the gram shooting it. It doesn't hop all over the place. It's an extremely flat shooting rifle right here. There's no Cerakote. This is the actual factory finish here, and I need to get the rifle painted, but I shoot it so much, I can't afford the downtime. But anyways, he spiral fluted the bolt for me. We got a Badger knob on here. There is a Timney trigger in here, and I want to say I have that at right at a pound. We got the ADM mount here on high. This is I want to say it's, I can't remember the measurements on the height, but it is a high ring. The Vortex Razor, this is the 3-18, so it's a 34 millimeter, and we have the EBR2C reticle in here. Originally, I started out with a 4.5 to 27, and I can't put it into words, guys. I just feel a little bit more comfortable with the 3-18. It sounds crazy, but I prefer the 3-18 on this rifle. So I ended up putting the 4.5 to 27 on the 300 Win Mag. This is an XLR carbon chassis. This whole forearm here is carbon fiber. Does it make the rifle lighter? To be honest with you guys, no, but it looks good, and XLR no longer offers this chassis. It's discontinued, but it looks really good. This does have a collapsible stock. You just press that button and we can fold the stock over. Grip, I couldn't tell you what the grip is. It came with the chassis. This thing is, I mean, it's blueprinted. He took the barrel off and he built this thing literally by hand. I can't get down exactly to the details, but this rifle will shoot. I mean, it will shoot. You guys see me, I shoot it and I shoot it effortlessly. You know, it does everything I want it to do. And that's why I made this my designated rifle for this little project that I have. So I have a feeder set up down the bottom, like I said, at 533 yards, and I've been practicing for a while. It's super, with a rifle like this and my skill level, I'm not saying I'm a pro. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not a pro, and I'm not a PRS competition shooter or a long range shooter at all. But within the last year, I have picked up a lot from a lot of good guys. and I learned how to use my scope and the rifle, and I'm able to, you know, utilize it to its full potential. But anyways, at 533 yards, I'm at 2.4 mils, and I'm pretty damn accurate at that range with it. So why 6.5 Creedmoor over 308? It's one of the other questions. So a lot of folks have been asking me, and I love 308. I still do, but I personally have seen it, and you see the numbers on paper. Past 700 yards, the 6.5 Creedmoor is a lot better with ballistics, and it's like a no-brainer. Why not have something that shoots flatter and takes a little bit, you know, less work to get downrange accurately? You know, 308 still great. I'm actually building one right now. I'm actually building a 308 right now. It's nothing. There's nothing wrong with having multiple calibers, you know. And the 308 would do just fine at 1,000+ yards. But I just like the ballistics on the 6.5. But that's pretty much it on this rifle. There really isn't nothing else that I can talk about on it, to be honest with you guys. Custom bolt guns is the way to go. A lot of people have been asking about this bipod. This bipod, it's a Harris bipod, but I got it through LaRue. And LaRue, and I'm gonna, let me take this off real quick. We're gonna take this off. Because this bipod I've had for almost 7 years now, and it's done me so well. So this bipod is from LaRue Tactical, okay? And what they did with the Harris is completely chopped off the top. They chopped the top off and brought the bipod to sit a little bit lower, okay? So you got a low profile with your Harris now, and they got their knob here at the back, okay? It does come with rubber feet, and the rubber feet, I had a lot of rolling going on with the feet. So on concrete, wood, dirt, mud, doesn't matter. With these feet, I get traction on just about anything, or it grips really well. This is from Tactical Supply, and these are Talons, and these things have been extremely great in the field. I wouldn't use it on slick floors, you know, but if you're on wood, like a bench, or on this type of terrain out here, this grass and these dirt roads, it works great. But I've had this bipod for like 6 or 7 years with no issues. This thing is great. But that's my bolt gun. This is from S&S Precision. Sub MOA all day with this rifle. I can't believe I haven't really showed any of the groups of it. I need to get it on paper. I rarely shoot at paper, but we'll get it on paper sometime and show you guys exactly how this rifle shoots, man. I love everything about this rifle. Everything about this. This is a great rifle. We also need to be talking about these razors. I had a buddy of mine just get one, and he was having hell getting it zeroed. And I said, listen, tell me what you're doing. I was like, tell me what you're doing. And he told me, and he was sighting this thing in wrong. These turrets here, and I'm not sure if I'm even focused back over there on the rifle, but anyway, these turrets have an internal adjustment. There's an internal adjustment inside this cap. So you gotta have your scope zeroed out with your external turrets. You want those zeroed out. Remove these caps and adjust the internal turrets. Lock them down, tighten them up once you get your rifle zeroed, and then you use your exterior turrets for your adjustments for elevation and wind. I never touch wind. That's something I learned from another guy, and I was always adjusting for wind when I was shooting, and I was having all kinds of hell because it was inconsistent. And he says, never use these for wind. He says, use your reticle and you hold for wind. So that's another conversation, guys. I just wanted to chat about this rifle. I'm losing a little bit of light, so I need to hurry up and get out there and see if there's a pig at that feeder. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm going to make it happen. And when it does, I will get it on video and I will have it uploaded on YouTube for you guys to see. Okay. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like. Also check me out on Facebook. We got a Facebook going on now, TX Killer on Facebook. And then also check me out on Instagram, a.amantine on Instagram. I'm going to make this happen. I appreciate your support, guys.